A lot of Western shows kind of suck nowadays. They don't mention the hero aspect as much anymore. Like they're all so busy with doing like nowadays. Heroes just focus on everything besides being a hero, which is it's weird. Uh, I just want to watch a hero show. Someone who's willing to do what they think is right. I don't know, but I watched Gaim 4 times, so that's what I'm gonna be talking about. So first watch, it was strange, but cool at the same time because it's just fruit samurais fighting each other. It was cool. It was fun. I watched it, and when it first came out, some of my memories a bit foggy, but at the same time, it was like very enjoyable. Granted, a lot of the philosophy flew right over my head. In the second watch, it was still the same, but I learned that the Fenmu Shinmu were actually the representation of our main characters. Ruscio was a leader who chose to sacrifice the weak and unworthy to maintain their civilization. Demushu was a warrior who sought out to prove his strength. And Radio, honestly, I'm not sure how he's related to Mitsuzane. Maybe because they were both traitors to their allies and how only their way was the ideal way. I could see that. Third watch. Here was when I was a bit older and more mature. That's why rewatching a third time made me really attached to the power speech that Sagura gave to Kota. Power, in essence, can't protect anything of value. What power really is, and its only use, is to destroy. So, destroy the rule that says sacrifices are needed to save the world. Because only by becoming the strongest and ruling this world would you have the right to choose whether to save or destroy it. Those that have to choose are weaklings who have lost and chosen to accept this world's cruel rules. This time around in my fourth watch, I felt all of Kota's anguish, sadness, and powerlessness. How in episode 1, he was having fun with a fancy bell he just got and didn't think about the repercussions. Of course, that all changed when he fought Takatora. He was just a simple kid who was trying to adapt to the grown-up's way of doing things. Even when the world told him that he was wrong, he still believed in his own foolish goals. What meaning is there in a world that sacrifices the mass majority to survive? The survivors would not have hope, only despair. That was mind-blowing. Like, he's just a kid and he's like giving these like thought-provoking things. Holy shit. Like, I rewatched it a fourth time. Oh my god, my mind opened so much. But what really stuck to me this time was when he was talking to Mai after she fused with the forbidden fruit. He says, Mai, both of us have made mistakes. So don't blame fate if you can't change the past. We've walked all the way here through the choices of our own. Don't care about fate and walk your own. Because the future's not set in stone. And to go a step further and you reflect on it, it's like because the path you walked all the way here to the present time, it's all been like your own choices. So if you hate all your choices in the past, you're essentially hating what you've decided for yourself. And you're disregarding all of the things that were good. And in conclusion, what Gaim taught me was that despite everything that happened in your life, you have to keep moving forward. It's scary to move forward without knowing what sort of sacrifices you have to make or if the world will turn against you. But you have to trust in yourself and keep moving forward. If you desire only the results, then you'll become Takatora, someone who has accepted the end results in the name of the greater good. But his future was bleak and, full of despair. The world around you will become a dystopia, with the survivors fighting amongst themselves. If you become selfish and disregard others, you become like Kaito, who only sought strength. He perfected himself and fought until the very end, but his world was full of ruins, and his world couldn't tolerate weaklings. By the end, you'll be left all alone to fend for yourself because no one will be there for you. But that doesn't mean that he needed others as much as they needed him. At the end of the day, live your life for yourself, because the only person who will be there for you is, well, you. What's even worse than being by yourself is losing your way, because someone else would decide for you. You'll become like Mitsuzane, a mindless puppet who was dragged along by everyone. When he was with Team Gaim, he followed Kota's example. And when he joined Takatora's side, he accepted the need for sacrifices. And finally, at Radio, he had already lost everything and became the empty shell of his past self. Then there's Kota, someone who believed in his goal to the very end. He sacrificed himself for the world because there was no other way out. Although his future may have seemed dark and narrow, he managed to find a solution that not only saved himself, but also others around him. All in all, you have to decide on your own future. Don't let others tell you what future you can or can't have. Because if you really give it your all, and everything that you can give, there's a path to the future you want right ahead. But of course, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's going to be as difficult as reaching for the stars. You'll be in despair, you'll suffer, and you might even give up. But as long as you still have hope, you can keep taking one step forward. Because that one step forward just might show you another path that you might have not even considered. But yeah, this is Kamen Rider. The reason why I like Kamen Rider Gaim so much is because of how thought-provoking everything is. Like compared to all of the other series where it's just like punch, kick.